I am going to preview the WTC auction for tomorrow. It starts at 9 a.m. in Sagertown, Pennsylvania. I have pre-existing plans made weeks ago, so I will not be able to make this auction, but I wanted to come down and preview it anyways, because I know some of you will go to it. So let's go, and hopefully you guys can go tomorrow. Right in the gate we got a 570 New Holland, and I can't remember where we saw one of these just sell, and this one's selling with reserve, and man, does this thing look cherry. Just, you know, I mean, I usually say decent from a distance, but this looks good up close. Got the Titan tires on there. Oh, Bortnick out of Conneaut. Okay, I think Bortnick owns the bean crushing plant. Yeah, check this out though, man. It's pretty good. The bale counter on there, look, only 17 bales ever put through it. Yeah. Quick walk around. Now I got a lot of hay guys, and get mad at me because I skip over a lot of the hay stuff, but sheesh, get eat out of that thing. Pretty good. Little New Holland 1215. They're letting you know that it was once a Ford HST. Got an RK19 hydrostatic. Boy, this thing looks like it would mow and mow and mow. Looks to be fairly, I don't want to say fairly new, but it's definitely nice used. It looks like M54, so that's gonna be what, 54-inch deck. Genius. And you got the ROPS right here, so there you go. Let's go, let's mow. John Deere 6600 hydrostatic. Got the 4-row, the 443, so that's gonna be 30-inch, aka narrow. Yeah. All the skins on that are good. It's got, it looks like the rice and canes on there. Truck tires for the steers. Yeah. I can't remember what YouTube channel has one of these. Massey 1105. I think you might have a 6620. Yeah, there you go. They put a patch on the auger tube. A little more patching. Just showing you what I'm seeing. Selling with reserve. Yeah, Chad will give you the story tomorrow on it, and the hours, all that good stuff. Got an international loader tractor, 800 Workmaster, and I see there's a note here. Always read the notes. 2500 international loader diesel tractor, good running gear, good running gear, okay. Bucket lift 2200, forklift 3500. Oh, I didn't even walk around the back. Sold my garage, so I have no use for the tractor. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's George. I know who George is. Okay, yeah, that's the truth. He did sell his garage. Yes, he did. There you go, a Massey Ferguson forklift attachment to the back. I think this would be a good piece of equipment, knowing who he is. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I got a forklift, got a bucket, and that's never to be confused with Kirby Pocket. Check out this Power King all-gear drive. Man, this thing looks like a little horse. It does have the slicks on the back. I mean, essentially turfs. But it looks like it comes with the snow blade too. You know, obviously, oh, okay, and you got wheel weights there. you'd have to have chains to plow with this. But this ain't no joke. This ain't no, you know, teeny weeny little wimpy lawn tractor. There you go. That thing's all beast mode. Looks like, oh, I don't know, 5.5 feet probably, maybe 60 inch. Yeah, the old Power King got the 3-point right there. Cool. I like seeing old stuff like this. Yeah, rare. You don't see a bunch of stuff like this. There you go, Power King 1617. 1617. Took a little trip down the mighty Mississippi on the Power King. Well, here we go. We got a new idea, 323, selling with reserve, and there's a note on it, so we're gonna go right to the note. New idea, 323, works as it should. One new gathering chain last year, rubber fingers in good condition, 2 new tubes and tires. All right, well, there you go. That's your latest and greatest. The old 1-row special. Well, what would an auction be without an Oliver? And I can't read that. It's an Oliver. I don't know. I don't know what model it is. I'll give you a better look, and then that way you can tell me, because I know there's a bunch of you Oliver guys on the channel. But it's strange because it's like the carb looks newish, and so does this. The valve system itself looks kind of new. It's selling absolute, so yep, no reserve. Just do a quick walk and gawk. I mean, she's rough, you know. I'm not trying to BS you. You know, and this has got the rust prevention program if it could rust. But yeah. Somebody done plowed their driveway with this all winter long. All 8 months of winter. I just said, what would an auction be without an Oliver? Well, what would an auction be without a Farmall? This is a 300. And boy, this week, or the last week and a half, is the weeks of the 300. Because here's another one. This one does not have the fast hitch, but let's just walk and talk. Carburetor does look a little wet. And I don't know if somebody choked it out and went crazy. I mean, definitely got too much of a call for fuel. But I am impressed. Okay. Got a new solenoid, starter solenoid. Probably had this don't look too ancient, and that was probably new put on with this. But they got the 3003 Napa inline, new pipe, new sediment bowl assembly coming out the box to the carb. So I don't know what's happened or whatever, but I do know that is exactly how I do my tractors. Very impressive. New hood bolts. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know if you've ever priced hood bolts yourself or not, but these ain't no cheap date. They come with the collars on them and stuff, and when you order them online, I don't know, like 30-40 bucks for a little bag of them. I don't know if that's a dozen or what, but got the emblems. Tires, you know, you could use a little bit more skin on there, but is what it is. Would I use them and get away with it? Yeah, I probably would. So let's walk around and talk around. Torque amplifier, of course. Yep, and I don't know, 14 938s, I like it. They're higher profile, not as big of a footprint as a 15.5, but that'll do. Ooh, we got new remotes in the rear, and man, you know, I think we've pretty much concluded this is like a souped up Super H of sorts. You know, I mean, in terms of horsepower, it's going to have the same as an M, you know, that mid to slightly over mid 30 range. But, you know, I'm calling this maybe a 3-bottom tractor. It could probably pull a little Genius 3-bottom for sure too. I think the general consensus on this tractor when I did a Farmall Friday last Friday was that it indeed is across the board on average a 2-bottom tractor. But yeah, it's got the remotes. That's cool. So it'd make I don't know, you pull grain drill with it. Old 510, got the key in it. Maybe we'll flip the switch. Yeah, 14.9er, got the international distributor on there. That's nice. And it looks like somebody was in this. All right, and that's a good sign. I like seeing these tapped into, because that means they probably either at least pulled this out and cleaned it. This is your screen or filter for your hydraulic system, and it means they either change this out, which they probably didn't. Normally they don't need changed out. My 400 did. It was, I mean, looked like somebody dropped it down to 10,000 leagues under the sea, and it just was collapsed. But yeah, I like to see these tapped into, because it probably means somebody changed this fluid out and cleaned the filter out. So yeah, lights, action, camera, and there you go, ski. I don't know, I think we turned the key. She looked flooded. Oh, and if I'm really kicking tires and acting like an idiot, you know, if you're gonna put an aftermarket seat on a tractor like this, at least put one on there with armrests.
So it must be recording.
We're gonna try to fire this up, and with a wet carburetor, I'm sure it's probably already flooded. It's worth a shot. I am on a hillside here, so hopefully I don't chat a new fence. That will not make me happy. We stopped. We pulled it out of gear and we stopped. Need a hammer tap on that carburetor.
It's definitely flooded.
Yeah, we're popping smoke, so it's got spark, but that float's stuck, so no biggie. Well, I think it needs a little carb work. Float stuck. Stuck. It was dripping just a little bit, not too bad, but this is an easy fix. Definitely popped smoke, so we're getting spark. That's not an issue or the issue at all. Light little TLC, and I think you're golden here. Well, got what I would construe as a parts Farmall, and from the best I can tell, it's a BN. Got the block there, no head. Alternator battery box, you know, front end. Goodyear skins on there. You know, I mean, hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing, because it is in 4K, and so you're supposed to. So there you go. You know, little stuff like this, you know, got the mag on there. Yep, selling Absolute, what I believe to be a BN. Well, I don't want to be exclusionary. We got a John Deere 5205 selling with reserve. 4-wheel drive, no idea the hours on it. I'm gonna guess what, 45 horsepower, because the John Deere numbers never make sense. Like, it's not like 52 horse 5-cylinder. They never make any sense. So yeah, 16.9 24s. Looks like Cat 2 on there. Yep, remote there, got a remote going that way. Haul you a trailer and stuff. Yeah, and I don't know, Stony Ridge Farmer had one I think was about this size, maybe one size up, but he didn't care for it. But you're a John Deere guy, there's no changing your mind on that. There you go. Oh, we got a Belarus 825 with the loader, Allied loader, and we saw one of these selling. I believe it was at Kevin Wheeler's auction, but this one's selling no reserve, so come and get it, bring your wallet. 4-wheel drive, Belaruski, and when you own it, you'll know what to do, ski. Dual remotes. I'm just doing a walk and showing you, just in case there's one in every crowd, and it's usually not me. Originally sold out of Meadville. There you go. Well, and here's a 215, what appears to be a bean head for that 6600 combine. There you go. Yeah, that's a floater. These will go up and down. Yeah, got the plastic fingers on there. And you know, I bought a head here a couple years back, and I ended up selling it. And I could never understand why John Deere didn't make these out of like aluminum. This is wood. I mean, oh, you can replace them and stuff. It's like, phew. All right, well, there you go, Farmall 300. Somebody was like, well, what year do you think it is? I don't know, let's go with 55. Doesn't really matter in those. There's not like, you know, unless it's like serial number 1 or something, you know, it's not going to make a difference. So either way, I think it's a runner. I do. I think with, you know, 5th grade carburetor skills, I think you'd be fine. But it's a runner. It pops smoke. Yeah, I didn't get it. I was gonna buy the thing. I just bring carburetor, throw it on there, fire it up, load it on the tractor. But nice tractor. It's a good 300. I would bid with confidence on that machine. Combine, it's that time of year. 6600. And I remembered who has a 6600. I think it's Tada Farms. Yes, Ted at Tada. Ta-da! Auction results. Wes, it's your job to give them to me. If I'm not there.